College Football. I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line.
What's up, buddy?
Coaching staff said that they needed to do. It's a playoff game. You're on the road. They had to take the crowd out of the game, and they're able to do it on the first snap of the game. Beautiful job. This place was ready to go. It was electric, and now the air just left the building.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Behind the line, it's Lewis. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Martin. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid game.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Trying to find room. It's Lewis. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Again, makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this, run the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing
run set up. Here's second down. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend the timeout here. Now left with 2 during the first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. Here comes the pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Cavaliers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
I thought it was going to give me a different person.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're in trouble.
And he's forced out of bounds with the
That
defense.
was
You're
dumb.
just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So stupid.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Offense right from the line, playing with tempo now. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
First, that's the exact word on 3rd down as a quarterback.
The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back.
Dude, what the
Finally
fuck?
bringing it down, but what a
What the
return after the
fuck?
takeaway.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from
What
a
the
mistake.
fuck was
And
that?
here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving
That's
forward? How
terrible.
quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Will hand it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The
I didn't even throw it to him. That's not who I threw the ball to.
Great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the handoff. picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Getting set. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Cavaliers getting set on first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He finds the running back in the flat. They get him on the ground finally, but that'll be first down for the 14.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make first downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. Senior offensive lineman. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So far, it's Virginia on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's
Don't
and it brings up fourth down.
oh my gosh me. Don't oh my gosh me.
Defense, that's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the
So was the guy that I threw it to on the interception.
That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Gonna run it. It's Clark.
Come on, man.
Got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They'll try a pass here. stop him, but it's a first down. The new set of downs after that completion. And the running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. The RPO caught to the right. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Sixth play of the drive coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Sellers. Gets made on the out route. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Demons. A much-needed counter punch delivered. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now. 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. That sets up a return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
That is outstanding situational defense. It's 3rd and 1, and this defense gets right up in the face of these wide receivers. And even though the ball is completed, there's nowhere to go. Great tackling in space. Now 4th and short. That's a great job defensively.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Trying to get with a sweep. Tackled there, but he has enough for the first down.
What a solid drive from this offense. Moving the ball down the field, and here an opportunity to move the chains with a quarterback sneak, and they take advantage. I tell you what, this defense is going to have to make an adjustment really quickly because this offense is in rhythm.
Offensive line getting set. Here's first down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Trying to find some room. It's Clark. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Powers through. The tackle is made. The offense is now set
I
up
don't know how.
first and goal from the 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10 and create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking for 6. Now it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, this defense is tightening up here in the red zone. This is such a good game. Tight ball game. You've got to get in the end zone. I think it's about the timing and then execution from the quarterback. He's got to
If I don't
look off
roll
these
out, I throw it a
defenders. If
little
he
bit
doesn't,
earlier,
these
he
windows
gets
are
it.
too tight. They'll be there to stop this.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. The game is now tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cavaliers will kick it away and get us going in the second half.
Yeah.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Nope.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Watch some time. Now let's
God damn it.
Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Fuck.
Pocket collapsing.
Jesus.
He'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. And because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it.
Come on.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game.
Tight end's terrible.
Really hurried by this pass rush.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down.
Yes.
What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. He does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Here's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Sees an opening. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme
Shotgun drops back looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
His
Yeah, he's
protection has
getting
been an
hurt.
issue all day long. And here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we'll get a throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Like how he's breaking free. They bring it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Fights through the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Quarterback able to flash his speed. That option attack, a big part of the offense, and a real challenge for this defense today.
If the in-man on the line of scrimmage is going to crash down towards the back and give the read to the quarterback to keep it, you got to have a linebacker or a safety replacing that in order to have a defender there in that hole.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
When you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Catch is made behind the line.
Yes.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Tuggle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
He shreds the tackle. Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. The second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the mark.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? In second down, you move the chains. That's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game. Get to play action pass and get those safeties
Oof.
down there the line of
It's
scrimmage.
terrible.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute. Here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key. And there, he just can't connect.
So second down after the incompletion. Grinding away with a running game. Try to run it up the middle.
Oh my
but
God.
nothing.
Fucking faggot.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. One team ready to boot it away.
Ah,
Hunter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's always It's important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes for the offense. Make a play here. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. And it's really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down.
Dude.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's long in. What a catch. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joel showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
The Cavaliers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. has taken just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt
Yes.
overtime.
Good game, man. This is a great game, dude. It's a great game. It's a great game. Oh. I know, man. I'm sorry.